time. And so, if you were over 100, level 100, you had to level here, and so it's kind of a crowded place. You sort of had to fight for a spot. And then the giant, if you could kill the giant, you were pretty cool back then. Let's see if we can find a giant glyph. Sometimes it hangs out in the middle, sometimes on either end. So we'll check over here first. Apparently there are no guild houses available. Over and over and over and over. Guess there's somebody around here, or else there wouldn't be a drop sitting here. So hopefully they're not killing our giant glyph. So if it's not down here, then I don't know where it is. Captain Glyph there. Captain. Guess it's possible somebody's hunting these things. I don't think anybody did that anymore. Nothing in here. Well, I'll pause the video and now we'll be back when I find a giant glyph. Alright, we found our giant glyph right here. Pretty creepy looking things. Look almost like tadpole zombies or something. With a horn. Horned tadpole zombie. And it healed. Most of the monsters of this level do heal. Nice. Let's, for fun, go have a look at the, there's a quest monster down here that you have to fight to do your level change when you're level 60. As a consequence, it's very easy to kill, but when you're level 60, depending on what class you've chosen, it can be quite a pain in the butt. Especially if you're like full intelligence RM or something. Check it out, someone's actually fighting it right now. Well, I guess they've already leveled, or else. As you can see, it's just a big Burkrow from St. Morning. Alright. So I have to let us kill it. Oh, I think they're gonna be upset. I think he was trying to help that other guy. And I think I just ruined it for him. Oops. I'll run away before they chew me out about it. Oh well. This is a pretty cool area. Let's have a look around. Floating cubes, check. Giant pyramids, check. We can land on a floating cube here. That was pretty good. These are pretty high up, but not as high up as those. This stuff over here is also part of a quest to do your level change. Oops. Alright, so next monster after this is the new area, the desert. When I started playing, the desert didn't exist, but now over there are bears, Chimeradons, Muffrin, and Pop Crank. So, it's a ways away, so Alright, off to the desert. I thought I'd do a quick recording of this area because it's kind of cool. And laggy. Now we're actually back over by Gangari and Shuhama. So the desert area, I might have already mentioned this, but didn't exist for the longest time. The highest level monster was Glaff, and I think the highest level characters in the game were about 107, 108. And that's because you really can't get any higher than that leveling at Glaff. And so It was very packed, hard to get a spot over there leveling, and then all of a sudden, everybody knew the max level of the game was 120, but no one could get there. But then all of a sudden they opened up this new area with 4 new monster types, and that allowed everybody to finally start getting closer to 120, and some people actually got to 120. And that's around the same time that they implemented the Master and Hero option, which means that once you got to 120 you could do a quest and you could go back to 60 and then level up. And so the advantage of that was, normally when you level up you get 2 stat points per level, but when you go back to 60 and you level up to Hero, you get 3 stat points per level, and so potentially get 60 more stat points on your way. And there's all kinds of equips and things you can't use unless you're Hero or whatever. And since then they've enabled another classes that you can do after Hero, which I actually don't know anything about. Alright, so here we are at the desert, and we're at our first monster, Chimeradon, and as you can see there are a crap load of them. That was one of the great things about this area, was that for AoEers, people who kill more than one monster at once, up until this point they had been extremely sort of hampered by just the lack of a lot of monsters, and plus it was irritating to everybody else that one person would come in and take every monster. And so with these areas that wasn't a problem. As you can see, there's too many already. So let's see if we can find the giant in all of this mess. It's definitely gonna be around here somewhere. Lieutenant. Oh wait, I think I see it. It's the big blue one. Level 98 monster here. I can't remember what levels all the different monsters are. I think Pop Crank must be 100 and something, I mean, right? In order for people to get to 120 there. I remember my guild leader, I was in a guild called Warfreak, and our guild leader, Hexcon, was one of the, I wouldn't say like one of the very first, but he was one of the people who got his character to 120 pretty quickly. And we all gathered in this area, not this area, but one we're going to be close to soon, and we all watched him get his level 120. That was pretty fun. He had a knight back then. I don't know anymore, but back then knight sort of turned out